Hey man, this the part of business where I hate, where you gotta kind of like let go people because they're doing things that they're not supposed to do. Entrepreneurship is nothing easy about it. I'm sitting here working on it, and about to reinvent my company's ecom business, starting to take off. We got our software business about to great take off. We're doing great things. Shut down one business because it just don't make sense anymore. And we're about to focus on our education and training business even more to really help people. But I'm about to go into this meeting and let this employee know that I know what he's doing and I'm about to let him go. Now, 80% of this is going to be bleeped out, but just to show you the complexity of what we do as a company, you always got to keep a pulse on things.
Boss, good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Boss, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. Sorry about that.
Okay. Did you need anything?
Yeah, so they was doing some audits on hubstaff today, and we noticed some unusual stuff with your hubstaff. I just want to let you know that that's not tolerated. So we looked at your hubstaff. You have a high production rate, and there's a clicker being used, some type of software, some type of manipulation being used with the clicker, and the HR want to let you go today. So I'm just letting you know, since you report directly to me, that they want to let you go pending the investigation from a time that looks like it was stolen. You're not clocking out, all this stuff. So I let them deal with that. I just wanted you to hear from my mouth. Because I was shocked when I found out about it, but I told him I would deal with it and talk to you personally. Maybe that's a logical explanation, but I see this all the time with other employees, so I let them deal with it. I just want to let you know that I'm kind of disappointed in you, if that is the case. And if there's some other argument you want to make, bring that evidence forward, but as of for now, they're going to terminate you. I just want to let you know, that way you won't be confused about what's going on.
I understand, boss, but regarding the clicker that we use, I mostly use it just for the SMS when we send out campaigns. Really, other than that, I'm not entirely using it too. But I'm just letting you know that it's a tool that I'm using with the SMS campaign.
Well, just let them know, see what they say about it, and I let them know. But as of right now, they want to terminate you based off of what they say. So, I don't really get involved in that stuff, honestly.
I understand, boss, but what do you think about it? Because
I haven't seen the evidence. I just told them I'll talk to you. I haven't honestly seen it, so you just talk to them and mediate. Hopefully everything works out. If it don't, then I let them make the decision.
Okay. But do you happen to know if there's a schedule, or do I need to speak to anyone? Because I haven't really heard from anyone besides you.
Yeah, so I'll make sure that they reach out to you by tomorrow to figure out what's what. And if there's some evidence you want to present or you want to plead your case, then I'll allow it. Usually, whatever they say goes, but I'll allow it because I know you're a good person. But we can't. I can't tell them blind out and stuff like that. It's in a handbook. It's a policy. HR been prioritizing making sure you guys get paid, and it's a disappointment to if that is true that you guys are using a clicker to steal time and manipulate the time clock. So. There's a couple people they want to terminate from that, so I guess you was the first one that they brought to my attention, but you're not the only one we're going to be speaking to. But I just wanted to let you know because we talk and we work together every day.
Okay, I understand, boss. Yeah, I definitely understand what you mean and the HR's point of view about it. And well, I'll let them know what I think and what I would defend myself. But ultimately, if that's the case, then it's something that I just wanted you to know.
Okay. All right. So I tell them to set something up with you tomorrow to speak to you, and we go from there.
Okay. Thank you so much for the update, boss.
No problem. Talk to you soon. Yeah. So that's how you handle it. It's kind of weird because that employee he don't really do crazy stuff like that. But I come from Washington D.C. and what I mean by that is I don't trust nobody. Right? Your own mama can call you if the money's good enough. So, I expect the worst, and I expect the worst from people. And if something great come of it, I'm completely shocked and I'm happy. Versus, I'm happy and then everything always bad happen, then that leads me to be miserable. So if you are an entrepreneur and you don't really understand how to deal with HR issues, and you don't really understand how to deal with tough conversations, that's why we use software like hubstaff. So guys out here who are VAs, they don't want to pay $10 a month for hubstaff, and they don't want to invest in their business, but they just want to they think they're making profit. Let me tell you something. As a company, the average company lose tens of thousands of dollars, depends on how big the company is, millions of dollars in death from employees. So the biggest thing you got to do is protect that. And a thing like hubstaff, even if you only run 2, 3 VAs, one VA, it allows you to embrace transparency. And as you've seen, he was honest about it. He spoke about it, saying, "Hey, I am losing the clicker, blah blah blah." So at the end of the day, I told him to talk to HR, and that's why I set my business up to the point where, as you grow and you have multiple companies and you have multiple things going on, you want to exclude yourself, right? You don't want to always be in these weird conversations with people, and let the facts be the facts, and let the policies that you've written as the CEO shine. And that's why even in the country, we have a constitution, and the constitution is what supersedes any legislation or law. So even in a company, you have to have these policies and rules in place so you can have checks and balances. So no one is above these policies. And if someone goes against it, and the number one thing that can get you terminated at the Antoine Campbell Enterprise is theft, stealing. Whether it's stealing hours, stealing intellectual property, whatever, it's stealing customers, whatever you're doing, we're going to find out. And that's what you got to do as a company. You got to have eyes and ears. You can't just let people self-manage themselves. It doesn't work. Try to let your 8 or 10 or 11, 12-year-old child just self-manage themselves, and you don't be a parent, or you don't be an effective parent, and see how far that goes. So that being said, if you don't learn anything from this video, know that you got to structure your business to the point that it needs to self-govern itself. You need to have policy in place. You have rules. And let me tell you something. If you don't have this stuff, we provide all of these services. Text us right now, 202-335-3322. Say, I need some high-level business consulting in my business to create internal policies and procedures. I don't care if you're in real estate. I don't care if you have a trucking company. I don't care what you have. If you're making money and you're working for yourself, you need to start building out policies and procedures and HRs and all of that stuff, and payroll and onboarding and customer service. Everything needs to start to build out as you produce revenue. Invest in yourself. That's the best returns that you're going to get. The investment you make in yourself and your business. Like and subscribe and follow me. Talk to you soon. Peace out.